Hey there, Janice here again. This video will take you on a journey of understanding how you can submit your income tax documents to file your personal tax return. To keep the videos short and to the point, I'll go through the explanations fairly quickly. Please pause and rewind as you like. Don't forget, check the other videos in the library. And away we go. Here is what you need to know to get your personal income tax return underway. If you are a returning client, you will need to reach out either prior to dropping off your tax slips at the same time or within a few hours of using our After Hours drop box. We'll get into the After Hours drop box in a moment. The reason for reaching out to us is most likely we haven't seen or heard from you in a year, or even if we have, we still need to confirm your personal details just to make sure everything is accurate and up to date. We never take for granted that nothing has changed, and neither should you. Besides, we will ask you questions that may not be pertaining to your personal details, but equally important to get your return underway. If you are a new client, well, as soon as you get your tax slips to us, call us right away during regular business hours and we'll get you set up. We try our best to make the whole process as simple as possible. In short, if you are a returning client or new client, we need to hear from you. There are too many clients that drop off their tax slips, assume that we know everything and nothing has changed. Please don't be one of those clients. It's less expensive, it's less time consuming, and less errors will occur if you call to confirm your personal details first. It only takes a minute. Income tax is vast, very vast in fact, and we know that this video will not cover all aspects of every client, so we'll run down the general points. You may ask, when should I get my documents to your firm? Well, anytime between late February and the end of April, the sooner the better, but not too soon because you need to make sure you have everything first. Many clients rush to get their tax slips to us. Don't rush, be sure first. Then you may ask, what slips? This is impossible to answer with any specific client in mind because there could be thousands of possibilities. What we can do is review some of the more common tax documents. You may need to provide T4 slips from all your jobs you had in the year, or perhaps Canada Pension Plan or Employment Insurance. RSP slips, that's right, I said slips. If you contribute to an RSP plan in any year, I invite you to review the separate video that goes into more details on this topic. Don't forget your medical receipts, or health insurance premiums paid, or T4S slips. Tuition receipts is another. How about your donations, investment slips, childcare receipts, home buyer's plan? You probably got the point. Yes, there are a lot more possibilities. One important point to keep in mind: companies, banks, and government have until February 28 to file all income tax slips for their employees or customers. If you have your tax slips earlier than February 28, you can file, but you should be sure to wait long enough as there may be tax slips that are still coming in the mail, or you may have to download from a portal such as a bank or employer. Even though these bodies have until February 28 to file with CRA, many companies file late and it takes time for the tax slips to reach you if they are mailed. Please note, the February 28 deadline is the deadline for employers, banks, and other entities have to report to CRA, not necessarily get them to you by the due date. This is why we recommend waiting until at least mid-March to file. A few moments ago, we mentioned many of the common tax slip possibilities. Now we get into the more in-depth tax returns that could include self-employment revenue and expenses, or if you worked for a company and are able to claim employment expenses, then there is rental income and expenses. All these topics can't be covered easily in a single video, so look for separate videos on all these topics. Once you have your tax slips ready to be filed, you have choices. We try to make the process as seamless and stressless as possible. If you are a returning client, we will mail a receipt saver envelope to your household. This envelope is not required to have. It just helps in the process to put everything in one place. Please use this envelope if you have it. They are mailed to clients around mid-January each year. If you don't have a receipt saver envelope, use any old envelope. No matter your method, make sure your daytime phone number is on the envelope. To get your documents to us, you can come into our office during business hours and confirm your personal details all in one stop. Or you could use the After Hours drop box, which is open 24/7. Again, remember that phone number on the envelope thing? Yup, that applies here as well. You can upload your tax documents using our upload portal on our firm's website. Just look for it on the navigation bar. When using the portal, please upload all tax documents in one session. Avoid doing multiple uploads. This keeps everything together for us. You can send multiple files during one upload. Finally, you can mail all your slips to us via Canada Post or another courier. No matter your preference of getting your tax slips to our firm, always make sure you call us within hours of getting your tax slips to us. Our phone number is 506-693-0123. We will not start your return until we hear from you first. That's all I have for you now. We covered this topic in a vague way, but it makes the point about timelines, calling us, which slips, and the various methods of getting documents to us. If you have any questions, please let us know. We are here to help. If you haven't seen the other tax-related videos in our library, they are waiting for you. Once again, I'm Janice, and thank you.